There we go. Now you can hear me. Yep, okay. Sorry about that. Hello there, everybody. Grant Mackenzie here, and delighted to say new microphone, HyperX Quadcast microphone. But even more special, or equally as special, now that we've got much better audio. Hello there, oh baby. Nice little bit of ASMR for you. We've now got a new game. We've got we've got we've got a we've got just quickly update that stream a little bit. We've got a new capture card. So I've got, excuse the pillows. We've got a Elgato HD60S capture card, all hooked up. Little bit of teething problems to begin with, but we are up and running, and I am very, very happy. Just going to try and adjust this to get to the right sort of level. I think that sounds okay. But yeah, this lovely, lovely, lovely new mic is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's got this inbuilt pop filter, and it also has, this beautiful red light in it. All they've got a gain there. I've got my boom arm here. I can mute it by just touching that. The light comes back on. You can hear me again. It's brilliant, absolutely tremendous. So I'm delighted with that. That's going to help with a lot. Now I've got the ability to properly play and stream PS4 games. So the aim is to get started with that, really. We're going to just get right into it. I've got a game that I haven't played before here. I've got a couple of games, in fact, that we'll be able to play. I'm really looking forward to this because I'm primarily a PS4 player. I'm primarily a PlayStation gamer, although I do play PC games as well. But having now this ability to stream the PS4 games with improved quality and all that stuff is obviously very, very very positive now, and I'm really happy. I've got to get a better table for the camera, a position for the camera, but I'm going to work on getting another camera anyway. So it will wobble a little bit, but that's just because where it's placed, it's not the most secure. But we shall persevere. This is all a work in progress. I'm loving the sound of this mic. This is just as good as the sound quality that I get when I'm on the radio. So this microphone is really, really improving a lot. I live right next to a very busy road, so you will pick up cut traffic, but you'll pick it up in the context of playing games and me talking. So unfortunately, we will just have to accept the fact that there is going to be traffic going past, because I can't really soundproof this window that's right next to me, and I just don't have any other rooms that are not going to be affected by the noise of traffic. So it's not ideal, but it's, we're going to carry on anyway. I do love the sound quality now of this microphone. It's made a huge, huge, huge difference. So without further ado, we've been on now for 5 minutes. Delighted to see, the new game, the new equipment rather. Went and picked it up about 4 hours ago, about 3 hours ago, sorry, and set it all up. Had a little bit of teething problems actually with the Elgato. When I initially set it up and connected it, the audio was not coming. What the audio was when I initially set it up and connected it, plug in and play, the audio was coming in through was coming out through the TV. And when I had to do a couple of other little things before I was able to actually come on and stream. So when I came back to stream, what I did was I've got Amazon Prime and so I've got streaming services on my PS4. So I took you can't use that HDCP thing, has to be enabled. So I had to get that back up and running, and so that I could watch something to kill some time. So I was watching The Office US. I've been rewatching that during the lockdown, and then when I went to put the Elgato back in with the enable HDCP thing disabled, it wouldn't allow me. Hi Alan, how are you? I'm just saying how this is all brand new now, this new microphone, my new HyperX Quadcast. You can see from old videos what the sound quality was like. I've also now got an Elgato HD60S capture card, capture device, which means I can now stream my PS4 through the computer. So it's all delight. I'm delighted. The sound quality of this microphone is tremendous. So I'm over the moon with that. I've got a new game here. I'm going to try and play What Remains of Edith Finch. I'm going to give it a try. We'll see how we get on. If not, I've got other games, Warzone, Call of Duty, things like that as well. But I had a bit of problems with the Elgato when I was setting it up. So I was just saying there, the microphone, plug in and play. Brilliant. Absolutely delighted. Brilliant piece of kit. I do radio as well, and I've got to say that this is right up there in terms of the quality, because I can monitor it through headphones connected directly to the microphone. This is right up there quality-wise with the professional microphones that I've used in radio, which cost £600, £700. This was £110. This was brilliant. This is brilliant. And it's multi-directional. It's got a built-in pop filter. Everything's all set up. It's got it's got everything that I need. And so when I put the Elgato in to test it out, it was working. Sound coming through the TV. It was here as a source on Streamlabs. But I had other things to do, so I had to go and watch. I put something on to watch, but it was a streaming service that I use on I was put on Amazon Prime. I was watching The Office US, but I had to put that HDCP setting back on because they don't want you capturing stuff off your PS4 for copyright issues and all that sort of stuff. So I did all that, and I was watching watching that again. And then when I went to come back to put it, to get set up and start. Hi Ivan, how are you? I'm just saying, Alan, I'm doing great because I've got a brand new microphone. I've got my Elgato capture card set up. I was just saying there. So when I went to go and connect up again, I couldn't get any sound through the TV. So I had to do a lot of fidgeting about.
Well, that wasn't such a chore, now was it?
Thanks very much for the follow there. Thank you so much, Ivan. I really, really appreciate that. That helps me towards my goal of getting, HyperX mic. Really delighted. There's a beautiful red light in it as well, which I actually quite like. Makes my face look redder, but I'll take that. So when I went to go and get the Elgato working again, I couldn't get any sound through the TV. So I was looking through a bunch of stuff, troubleshooting and all that. And eventually, just about 20 minutes of farting about, 20 minutes of fucking around, and eventually got it all working. So the very happy that it's finally worked. I'd had to download the Elgato software, but then another problem arose, in that when I went to go live, my usual stuff, because I do the multi-stream, the multi-platform stream, so I go out on Facebook as well. None of this normal stuff came up. None of the stuff asking for the name, the info about the stream, anything. It just went straight live, and then I had a look at the video, and it just had this black screen with "Be right back," not text that I got. It must be inherent in the Elgato. It must be sort of software that's installed actually on the capture device itself. So I thought, well, that's a bit strange. So I then downloaded the Elgato software, and that's what I should have done at the beginning with, just to set it up, get it all there. when I did that, all of a sudden, bang, the sound started coming out of the TV, sound coming out of the laptop as well, to monitor the whole thing. Brilliant. And now here I am, all sorted. Beautiful new microphone, beautiful cap scout, which means I can play PS4 stuff. I'm mainly a PS4 player, but I do play PC games as well, City Skylines and things like that. But I do love, when it comes to like role-playing games, I'm much more about the PS4. So that's great. That's all set up. I'm really, really pleased with it. And with that, let's get a bit of what remains of Edith Finch. We'll give it a try. If it's crap, I've got another couple of games already installed. I've got Call of Duty, Warzone, can do a bit of that. I got a game for free called the Major League Baseball, the Show 19. Always wanted to give it a try. I'm currently in the middle of downloading Shadow of the Colossus, another game I got for free through the PS Plus, so I'm happy to give all those a try. But I saw this one, What Remains of Edith Finch. How do we look on it? It says it's based in Washington State. I've always liked the look of Washington State, and that's really the only reason I'm giving it a try. Just like the idea. So let's get ready to go then, and see how we get on. There we go. Oh. And I'll move my camera around when I need to. But how are you guys anyway? What's new? What's new today on your Saturdays? What have you been up to? Anything exciting? I mean, apart from going and walking and picking this stuff up, I've been up to nothing else. Nice morbid music to get us started with this. What remains of Edith Finch? Edith Finch. I'm assuming this is Puget Sound then. Guess, because it's the only thing I know from Frasier being based in the state of Washington. I've always quite liked the look of it, you know, Seattle and all that sort of stuff. And I've got my San Pellegrino orange soft one. Tory Fanta, somebody once called it. But thank you for those follows, I really, really appreciate it. Get started. Oh, I'm actually moving. Oh, Edith Finch, hello. Puget Sound. Oh, so we have a really good around. I don't know what I pressed there to get that to work.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with a house.
I'm going to start at the beginning with the house. Some beautiful flowers. Yeah, very beautiful. Stunning, in fact. Hi, G. Redsmith, how are you doing? My mic is really quiet. 2 seconds. Let me see. Anybody else think that the mic's really... I see Rhoda. Anybody else think that the microphone's really quiet? Is it maybe that the game's too loud? Maybe if I turn the game down and turn the volume up a wee bit? Game sound too loud. Mic to game ratio. Yeah, I thought that. I was having a look at the monitor. We'll turn it down a little bit and we'll see how... I've turned the gain up on the microphone, so we can adjust it as we go. Is that better with the microphone? So here we go. Is this meant to be early morning or late at night? Much better. Yeah, there we go. I turned the gain up. That much better. And here we go. Oh, I can zoom in with my...
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
That's a bit weird. I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't...
That wasn't such a chore now, was it?
Oh, thanks very much for the follow, Basketbaro. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm a human. This character has one thing already. Has a superpower. It has this character as a human has the ability to zoom. Now I don't know about you, but I don't have the ability to zoom. So unless this, I'm pressing L1 and this is zooming. So is this meant to mean that L1 makes you RIP Wi-Fi? RIP Wi-Fi. I'm not connected to the Wi-Fi. I'm hardwired in. Am I? Am I hardwired in? I should be. 2 seconds. Just now you just mentioned that. Why is that saying no internet? Why is this connected to the Wi-Fi instead? It's good now. It's just that you mentioned that actually. It's. Let me try connecting it again. Yeah, how's that? Is the stream's coming through okay, yeah? Everything seems to be alright. Oh, there was a few dropped frames. But I think that was because I just pulled the cable out. We're going up at 3... Well, let's just carry on anyway. Right. Oh, sorry. Okay. Right, I get what you're saying, Sarah. Thanks very much. So, that's L1. L2 does the zoom as well. Analogs do nothing. And now we can look around. Oh! Circle seems to do options. Right, anyway, let's have a wee wander around. Miserable day. By the way, the weather here today in Dundee in Scotland was stunning. Absolutely stunning today. And it's just a shame that I couldn't really get out that much. The only thing I got out for was an essential journey, I have to add. I went and picked this up, but I timed it for picking it up with at the supermarket that we can get food from. So
bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Inside the mailbox bill from 7 years marked urgent, open immediately. Let's go.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
That's a bit depressing. So depressed. How you doing? Your friend lives near me. How where about exactly? Not exactly, obviously I don't want their address and postcode or anything like that, but like where about near you? Because we're about, what, 60 miles north?
My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
And in her will my mother left me in her will. Oh, Jesus Christ. Edinburgh. Oh yeah, we're only about 55 miles north of Edinburgh.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Ooh. Which way do we go? Wait a minute. The Finch is left or right? Let's go right. This path looks more well trodden. Yeah, we're not that far from Edinburgh. You can get a train to Edinburgh from Dundee. Takes about an hour. Pretty good. You can get there pretty quick.
I wouldn't have driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Hoof prints. Beautiful flowers. Quite eerie, really, isn't it, this game? Oh, hello. Let's use our zoom in superpower. Oh, shaft of light. That's quite cool, that. This looks like it's going to be quite an atmospheric game.
Even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Interesting stuff. What is this all about? Ribbit. Creepy, yeah, very creepy. Budweiser. Remember that advert, the Budweiser advert with the frogs?
The house was exactly the way I'd been dreaming about it.
What a weird house. No architecture awards for this thing. What on earth is that all about? Yeah, we'll just keep building rooms on top of the rooms. Weird. Very
As a
weird.
child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
No wonder it made you feel creepy in a way that you couldn't make it in words. I can't tell you exactly why it's creepy. What is that all about?
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were.
Oh, here we go.
I was afraid of the house.
Dun dun dun. 7 years ago. Garden furniture still looks mighty clean. Where is my bought Turtwig? What do you mean? What? Turtwig. Hope I didn't say anything rude there, but forgive Nightbot there, Cyril Dragon. Please forgive Nightbot. I need to go in and quickly sort something out. It shouldn't be doing that with the spam and the signals. Let me just quickly go into Nightbot. Sorry about that. That shouldn't be there. That shouldn't be happening. I took that off. So please accept my apologies on behalf of Nightbot. That should have been taken off. Let me get to the Nightbot. Disable. Go on, disable. No, disable. 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 Right, okay. Now that should work again, but I'm really sorry about that. It's not. I'd set Nightbot up ages ago, and I just went with this with instant stuff, and I'm actually using Stream Elements a little bit more, but I've got them both set up.
Something moving around in the garage.
Ooh. I heard something moving around in the garage. Well, do we go and investigate then? Right, sorry about that. Oh, sorry. That's an internet issue on my end. Oh, I don't know what happened. But I'm back. Are you guys still there? Are you all still there? Bloody hell. What a nightmare. Ooh, I just had a thought. I could do Twitch strings? Twitch sings with this. I'm really sorry about that. And you know what? I need to upgrade. I'm really sorry about that. And you know what? I need to upgrade. Whoa. That's better. Saved. Yeah, sorry. Bloody hell. I don't know what happened there. I needed to update the game anyway. What remains of you just finish walk through that? Yeah, God knows what happened there. We just packed in for some reason. Anyway, we're back. And now it interrupted me and said something about hearing something in the garage. Ooh.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Yeah, I can imagine. And what was I looking for again? That's wrong as well. 2 seconds. Technical issues. Just quickly updating. 2 seconds. So much for hoping that all this new equipment was going to make my life so much easier. Right, here we are. Okay, now we're back in business.
Such a chore now, was it?
Oh, thanks for the follow, Jared Smith. Jared Smith? Jared. Yeah? Thank you for the follow. You're number 34 on my path to 50. Ooh, the path to 50. Oh, that Shadow of the Colossus installed, so that's another new game to try at some point. And here we go. But thanks very much for the follow. I really appreciate it.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Ooh. Whoop whoop. Let's go.
First time in years.
No offense taken.
I felt like I was home.
It's not very dusty for some place that hasn't been... It's been like abandoned for 7 years. God's sake, they had a party here, eh? Look at that. Glug, 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 glug. What were they making here? Apple pie. Good old American apple pie. As American as apple pie.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Edith, Eddie or Edie? Edie, Dawn and Lewis. In loving memory, Lewis Finch. December 27th, 1988, that's a year after I was born, to November 21st, 2010. Beloved brother to Edith, son of Dawn, grandson to Edie. Memorial service, Finch Family Cemetery, 2141 Fireweed Lane. They own a cemetery. The Northwest Chef, The Holiday Feast, The Witch's Kitchen, A Viking's Belly, The Nordic Cookbook, Weird Recipes, Flour, Salt, Water, Yeast. Flour, salt, water, yeast. You know what that makes? That makes dough. How do I know that? Because I make my own pizza dough. Hello?
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Molly. Oh, Molly the cat. No. Oh, I had a bit of Chinese food. Is this gone manky inside?
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
Wow, look at you. The Imperial Palace. Order today. Cosmic Cuisine, the pleasures of Japanese. Yeah, I will make a pizza on stream at some point, Dougie. Dougie Wuggy. I'm going to get a camera sorted and set up, and I'm going to do that. Not only that, I also make my own pasta and things like that, so I'm going to do like a full-on... I'm definitely going to do it. I'm definitely doing it. My friend's got a really lovely kitchen as well to borrow, and honestly, there's nothing better than a fresh homemade pizza. Like, so depressed. When you make it yourself, it tastes delicious. There's nothing quite like it. It's all about the dough. Gordon Ramsay, yeah. The thing is, see, to make the dough, it takes 10 minutes, and then you leave it for 2 hours, and then it doubles up in size. It's what's called proving. It proves. The yeast gets all active. And what happens is the yeast just fill up with gas, and they release loads of gas, and it puffs up the dough. And then you just roll it out and batter it out, and then you've got your pizza dough. And also, pizza dough is exactly the same dough that you would use to make rolls, bread rolls, a loaf of bread if you wanted, because the yeast makes it rise. And then I make a delicious sauce. I make it all from scratch. I do a lot of that kind of cooking because I'm a vegetarian, so I eat a lot of Mediterranean type food because In the Mediterranean stuff, you just switch the meat with something. So, you know, I can make a lasagna instead of using mince. You know, I can pretty much use whatever. Makes a mean cinnamon roll. You should get her to make a stream on that. That would be pretty good. Get your grandma to make a cinnamon roll stream. My friend makes the most incredible banana bread. Oh, banana loaf. Oh. Yeah, corn sausages are actually alright. Corn's okay. I don't really use it that much. I like mushrooms and things like that, so I mostly just use mushrooms with my tomatoes. If I want to make something a little bit fuller, I would get like a tin of like kind of beans, not baked beans, but you know, kidney beans or that sort of thing. And it's amazing once you start making a couple of things, how all of a sudden like kind of penny drops and you can start being a bit more creative with it. So I will definitely kidney beans though. Kidney beans are different. I get my protein. Well, I eat eggs. I'm not a vegan, so I get protein from eggs. Pasta, rice, potato, and beans. And he died. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, so I eat like and spinach and stuff like that. So I just kind of throw sauces together with whatever I can get. My favourite stuff is the anything with like kind of basil in it, really. Tomato based sauces. I make a mean aubergine parmigiana without parmesan because you can't use parmesan because it's not vegetarian, but I make a mean one of them. So I will be definitely doing a cooking stream at some point, but I need to organise a better camera. That's the next stage. Is I need to get I really need to get organised with a aubergines are amazing. And what I do with the aubergine parmigiana is you slice it so that you use them like lasagna sheets. That's what aubergine parmigiana pretty much is. It's eggplant parmesan, most people call it. All it is lasagna, but instead of using the pasta sheets, you just use aubergine sheets. Yeah, eggplant sheets. So you slice them into kind of thin slices, like you crisscross them with a knife. You season them. You put them in put them under the grill until they kind of cook and go a little bit golden, until they're cooked on both sides, and then you just layer it up with your sauce and anything else you want to put in it. Loads of cheese in an eggplant parmigiana or an aubergine parmigiana, whatever you want to call it. Loads of cheese. It is something else. Then you put it in the oven, and then when you take it out, right, and you cut through it, and then you lift it out like bits of lasagna. It is delicious. Am I a vegetarian by choice? Absolutely, yes.
Table was still a wreck from the night we left.
I don't like. I just don't agree with animals. I don't like mistreatment of animals, and I see
like
eating them
bomb
as
had gone
mistreatment.
off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
But each to their own. I'm not gonna go preaching or anything like that. It's my personal choice. Everybody's got their personal choice on it. God, they didn't have like a lot of takeaway, did they? But yeah, it's just my personal choice. I've been vegetarian now since 2007, but I've got to be honest, on and off. There has been times where I fell off the wagon, so to speak.
There was just too much of it. Smile with too many teeth.
Where I fell off the wagon a little bit, and I've been I've been back onto the meat and stuff like that. Generally, it's down to weak will, because there are certain things.
Edie told me
the bricks came from the original house
after it sank.
There are a couple of things that I really crave and never have stopped craving through all the time I've been vegetarian. So we're now talking 13 years with little sort of fall off the wagon stuff. But it's been it's not Parma ham. It's not healthy food. It's not like anything luxurious. It is I have missed Big Macs, and I don't know about where you guys are from, but where we have our fish and chip shops, you get battered fish and stuff like that. They do a steak pie supper. That's a steak pie and chips from a fish and chip shop. We call it a chipper or a chippy. And they, not jelly deals. They do a steak pie. So what they do is they cook it twice. So like it's done in the oven, and then it's cooked, or even done in the oven. They fry it pretty much. Okay, they fry. They fry a steak pie. Remember, Scotland is the home of the deep fried Mars bar, so but something happens to it. I can't explain it, but it comes out. Cyril, you're from New Zealand. It comes out salt and vinegar. I got a deep fried Mars bar delivery, but they mistook my order and I got a deep fried sauce. You were lucky, I think. I think you got a good escape there. I wouldn't have a deep fried Mars bar if you couldn't pay me to. So there's something about it. You come out with your chips, salt and vinegar. Delicious, delicious, delicious. And brown sauce. So a Big Mac and a deep fried steak pie supper is what I miss the most.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house. Ooh. Barbara Finch. So was she in the movies or something like that? Bit creepy. What? Little violin and big... Was that meant to be a cello or a violin? Looks like a big violin. Let's see. What's going on in
Mom
here?
always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Wonderful. That's going to be... Big Mac sauce is vegetarian. Yeah, but the Big Mac itself is not. And it's the whole package. It's not... it's. Although I've got to say, I had a vegan steak bake from Greggs, and Greggs is a bakery chain here in the UK, and they about a year and a half ago or something like that, they released a vegan sausage roll, and it was hugely popular. It was talked about all the time. People were on the TV moaning about it, and people were on the TV saying it was great and all this sort of stuff. They've recently released a vegan steak bake, and it was absolutely delicious. You have a friend named Greg. Well done. Well, they should go to Greg's. I got lost in Coventry once, and Greg's was my salvation. I've been to Coventry. Coventry was the place where I went to the IKEA there, and I ice skated for the first time in Coventry. That's my Coventry story for you. But yeah, they do the vegan steak bake, and it is absolutely delicious, and it's the closest I've ever got to a steak pie taste thing since I've been vegetarian.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist. But
Coventry
she
IKEA,
never
but yeah, it
stopped
was.
believing that my
And I had the
parents were alive.
veggie meatballs that they do there as well. Now this looks ominous. It's a weird door.
A lot of things got left
But yeah,
behind.
Coventry IKEA was alright. I got a pair of slippers there from there, and I've had them for about 6 years until I just replaced them about 2 days ago. I wore them to the point where they had holes through the bottoms of them. Have I been to Brighton? No, unfortunately I've not been to Brighton. I would like to go.
After Milton
I had an ex-girlfriend who, funnily enough, I went to Coventry with, who Love the idea of going to.
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Love the idea of going to Brighton. Don't. Why not? Brighton is cool because I have a friend there. Yeah, it's meant to be a cool place.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they
My
always
friend
want to know
Bigfoot.
about is Barbara.
So Barbara was an actress, by the look of it, a child star. Interesting. Oh, locked up.
Edie's father Odin built the original house.
He looks stern. Austere, they would say. Austere. He's austere. Sealed it up with like foam. Barbara, 1944 to 1960. Barbara Streisand. Memory. Did she even sing that? Memories. There's something behind me. I prefer AC/DC. Are you on about on the game or are you on about here? Because that's a pillow. I've got a pillow there to help with my arthritic neck. I'm an old man. Well, I'm only 32 actually, but what's some of these books? The Pacific Coast Seafood. They love their food ones. From Cove to Stove. The game. They looked at that. They looked at that. What an interesting place to store wine. Orange Tabby wine. Zinfandel. You mean in this bit? Here, yeah. Secrets of the... They love their cookbooks here, don't they? Pastoria. The Metamorphosis. A Dreamer's Tale. The Aleph. Wait a minute. They've got two copies of the Aleph with different books. Maybe it's different... what do you call it? Publications of it. I bet they cookbooks. The Book of Wonder. Time and the Gods. Infinite Jest. Anyway, let's carry on. Oh, what have we got here? Let's follow.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Ooh. It's an interesting way to lock the doors. La da 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 dee. Da 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 dee. Try to remember that Barbra Streisand song. Ooh, what is that? Looks like a shark. I have a friend who likes books, but he can't read them. Wait, so what's the story, Jared, is that I don't know. We're just starting. She's returning home for first time in 7 years after somebody died,
playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
and it's like a creepy house. We'll just go with it.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
It's nice and low energy. It means we can chat away. Those are blue sharks. Whale sharks, sorry. What am I saying? Blue sharks. Whale sharks. That's a whale shark. The amount of dyslexics in England. There's a lot of dyslexics everywhere.
There were secret passages, but I never believed him.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Oh, the opens. I wish your beautiful Scottish voice was the game instead of the Edith. Well, you know, what can I say? It's my voice for the radio.
Turns out my mom was really
Turns
good at
out my
keeping
mom
secrets.
was really good at keeping secrets.
Now it was time to find
Ooh.
out what my mom had been afraid of.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for describing my voice as beautiful. It's really sweet of you. Milton the cat.
Here, my brother Milton had been here before me.
Okay, no, not Milton's not the cat. Milton's the artist.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Ooh. It's a hidden bedroom. She cheated on her husband.
I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
No, this girl's like 17 or something. This character's. Molly.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
What?
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
What? Molly. From the VHS kitchen. Molly's gerbil had a little gerbil bedroom with a mini gerbil cage version
Being
in it.
inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind.
Do I know Lemmy? I follow Lemmy, but I don't know him, not personally. He has retweeted me a couple of times, but we don't know each other. But he's brilliant, and I really recommend his new homemade show. I watched it last night. Brilliant. I love him. I think he's great. I follow him on Twitch as well, so you'll see I'm often in the chat when he's streaming. Really give him a follow. He's brilliant. He's one of the most original comedians around just now. She gave a gerbil Molly. She gave Molly the gerbil. Molly Finch. Ooh, December
1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh no. Oh no. No, she's not.
The gerbil was dry, but I didn't mind it.
I thought she was going to eat the gerbil. Is that gerbil shit in that bowl? She ate a carrot that was in the gerbil shit bowl. Her handwriting is much better than mine, Christ. You should see my handwriting. Bloody hell. Even I can't read it back sometimes.
My candy was all gone.
Oh no. Well, you had the carrot. Eat the fish. Get the fish. Get the fish.
I thought about eating Christopher.
Oh my god. Oh, luckily she showed restraint. This is like a flashback. Whoa. Christopher. Don't eat Christopher the fish. Are we floating in space? Oh no, we're not. We're just at the top of a hill. Doo-doo. Christopher would eat her in a heartbeat. Damn right he would. And he would have no remorse. There was another one over here. What's this?
Mom, can I come out now?
What?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Who locks their kid in a bedroom? There's something amiss here. There's something very much amiss. Well, I mean, at least she's got a toilet.
I kept eating and eating.
Oh, what? Ooh. Minty fresh breath. That water does not look drinkable.
I ate a lot of things that night.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
This is
It
like
was a
neglect or
barn
something.
going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Chained up windows as well, but then I suppose you wouldn't want your kid to fall.
And suddenly, I was a cat.
Oh dear. Metamorphosis. What? What? Whoa!
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Wow. This is, where's the bird gone?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Wasn't such a chore now, was it?
Soda Prez, thanks so much for the follow. I really, really, really appreciate it. Very, very, very much appreciated. What we've metamorphosized into a cat. Meow. 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 Here, birdie, 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 birdie. Gah!
I jumped and I almost got her.
She's wanting to eat the bird. Oh, look. The bird has lettuce.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
What's she now?
Now I was up in a big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
All I cared about was eating that mama bird. Where do we jump to now? Oh.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard your teeth nibbling in the grass.
What? I'm actually enjoying this. The cats and the owls. Caw caw caw. I don't even know if that's how an owl sounds.
Rabbits.
Caw 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 caw. Oh, now as a vegetarian, this is disturbing.
Face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
What?
I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Bigger? Rest in peace, little rabbit. Like a usual Saturday night. Yeah, this girl is a sadist. Sadistic.
A mama rabbit.
Where? Caw caw caw. Caw caw caw. Caw caw caw. Oh
She was
god.
almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Well, that's what happens when you eat loads of toothpaste. So this is what happens when you eat
I was a
toothpaste.
shark.
Okay, now we're a shark. I am now a shark rolling down a hill. I am... What? I am...
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
Oh.
Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Da-dum. 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 Dun 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 dun.
Juicy seals.
Dun 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 dun. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I love that film, Jaws. Where's the seals? Eat Christopher. Christopher could batter this shark. Don't mess with the Christopher. Go on then. What the hell? How do I get down the way? Don't mess with the Christopher. Oh, there we go. That's how I get down. Don't mess with Christopher. He's little, but he's little, but he's mighty. Go back up for air. Yeah, I'm not quite sure that's how sharks do it. Go on then. Poor seal. I once swam in it. I've considered doing triathlons, which would mean swimming in a lake. Seals, good sound. Married to Heidi Klum. I don't know if they still are though. The blood in the water.
When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water.
Kiss from a rose on the head. Ooh, the more I get, now that your rose is in bloom. Now I am a snake of some kind. Or an eel. Baby, if I compared you a kiss from a rose. So, did you know that song Kiss, that Seal song, Kiss by a Rose, was actually featured on the Batman Forever soundtrack? It didn't feature in the film.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
This is the strangest game I think I've ever played. But I'm kind of into
It
it.
was big.
Ooh.
And moved real quiet.
Where am I going? I actually quite like this. Eat boat. Come here, you. That it? You once ate a man. Hello, matron. Human meat is
I
good.
wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Two with a drunken sailor lying in the morning. Yep, she gobbled that man meat down. If I had the wings of an eagle, and I had the ass of a crow. Yar. Here you go, sir. Oh my god, after the last passenger I was still hungry, and across the water I smelled something new. Something I had to have. So I swam towards it. Ooh.
Slithered onto the sand.
Dun
and
dun
the
dun
big
dun
swallow
dun 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 into an old pipe. Dun 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 dun. Oh, up the toilet! Oh, could you imagine that? Sitting down, pulling your phone out, logging on to Candy Crush, and then all of a sudden, woof! Oh, oh, jeez, oh God! Whew. I once got yelled at in class for drinking Tropicana while the teacher was angry. Club Tropicana drinks are free. I once drank Yakult and spat on my friend's floor. I actually quite like Yakult. Oh. Oh dear.
All of my stomach started growling,
It's a monster under the bed.
and suddenly I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep, but it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I
How neat is that handwriting? Double spacing as well, that's very important. Delicious. Well, that was an experience.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that.
It was
but
a quick
I'm
drawn.
sure Edie would have.
Right. Well, that's... That... Did I just hear a cat?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
I'm not going to fall down here, am I?
Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Molly the cat.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Weird.
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Interesting. Many a child was conceived on this here bed. Get their oxygen on there just for that extra kinkiness. Get that lightheadedness there.
Museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune.
Ooh, Norwegian.
And misfortune.
Finch doesn't sound like a...
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse.
His
His
wife,
wife Ingeborg.
Ingeborg, and
their
her newborn son, Johan. Odin Finch buries the latest victim.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse
He
behind.
took his house.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Odin, of course, is mythically linked with the sea, isn't it? Am I right in
Odin's
saying that?
daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Orcas Island.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Well, that wasn't such a chore now, was it?
Thanks for the follow, Ciro. Really, really appreciate it. I will be streaming tomorrow, yes. Soda, I will be streaming tomorrow. I'll be streaming pretty much every day now. I've got nothing else to do. So I'll be streaming all the time. Going through new games and chatting away and all sorts. So yeah, I will be on. So if you turn your notification on for the follow thing, it'll come up. It'll let you know. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Aww. Love's young dream. Okay, that was fun.
Whatever's wrong with this family.
Oh, this is the
it leads
family
back to
tree.
what
That's
it
what that
is.
is. Okay. Pictures of Lily. Mysteries of death and thereafter. Drawing the great majority. Odin Finch. The mysteries of death. Are all these his books that he wrote? Well, that's quite good. Oh, a bird thingy on there. That's quite good. Is that a dildo? No, it's not. I thought that was a sex toy. I just instantly looked at it and thought, is that it? Is that what I think it is? Oh, dear. No. Yes. Ugh. Oh, my God. I thought that was a sex toy. Oh, Jesus.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house.
Mole
My
man.
mom was furious.
Mole man.
I had
Oh, these
known
are all
myself
porn
as
vids.
Junior for a long, long time.
My friend Bigfoot, I bet. My friend Big Cock. Conspiracy news. Sam Photo Award. Random junk. I think we all know what's on the random junk one. Home movies. Oh, yeah. Yes, yes. Okay, we all know what's been going on here.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Pictures of Lily. Sven. Oh, poor Sven. Tragedy strikes, and just be reminded of it every single day. Let's just have it remind you. Tragedy strikes. Let's get the newspaper, front page of the newspaper. Let's just put it there, right there. Every day I'll wake up, I'll roll over.
Sometimes Edie seemed to
Oh, there we go. Dragon kills Finch. Happy 90th birthday, Edie. Oh, nice carpet. Oh, look at that. Imagine the piss stains on that. The smell. Velour. Mm. His and her sinks. Very nice. No reflection, so it means I'm a vampire. Pictures of Lily.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Nice pink bathroom. Look at the state of
It
this.
was a pretty big trace.
Jesus, look at how pink this bloody bathroom is. Oh, here we go. There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edie Finch.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
It's hidden in this book. Oh, isn't that sweet? Another hatch. Oh, is this the photography room where the porno video, the porn pictures were...
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Pictures of Lily. Do. Here we go. What a weird house. What a weird game. But I like it. You've been looking at pictures in your bed, son, huh? Aye, okay. I know what you've been up to, you dirty bastard. Dirty bastard. Just started a wanking, eh?
I knew Grandpa Sam had a
dirty
twin,
bastard.
and that he never talked about him.
Command
I
center.
didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch.
Nice handwriting as well.
Is that when
Must
he
run
made
in
up
the
his
family.
mind, that was it. My brother said
Whee!
he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Interesting.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready.
Coming! But that day, he
Getting
finally
dizzy,
made
actually.
up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe
Oh,
if I
dear.
hadn't said that.
Oh dear.
I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
We know what's going to happen here, eh?
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Oh dear.
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh dear.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
He flew. I feel a bit queasy actually after all that swinging.
Alden's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Oh God, I feel a bit queasy. I actually do feel a bit funny after that. It's a bit strange, eh? I'll just check something very quickly. Oh God, I feel a bit queasy after all that. Right. Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major
After the
Tom.
funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Set your protein pills and put your ears on. Ground control to Major Tom. Sex. Dun 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 dun.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Oh, here must be the other door. Do 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 do. Do do do. Interesting. What a weird house. Dun, 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 dun,
The
dun.
passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Oh. We're back to where we started.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Hollywood. Hollywood.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Nice kitsch clock. Barb Street. Obsessed with yourself much? Nice bit of pulp.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans.
Wonderful.
It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter.
Walter.
The convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key
Weird.
in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe.
Oh well, I'll have to remember that then.
20 minutes later,
Creak, creak.
Rick hadn't returned.
Oh dear.
So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
I better reach for the music box then.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
The house was silent. Oh, that's the Halloween music. That's quite cool. I like that. That's my favourite horror movie. Boom. Boom.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh God, oh no, oh dear me, oh my, oh me, oh my. I love this, actually. Oh my God.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Oh my God.
Rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Rah. Oh,
Rick?
bit of an anticlimax.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up.
Oh dear.
It's a trick. You're dead, Walter.
Oh dear, oh dear. Dun. Dun.
Rikers Island police described the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand.
With a hook for a hand, residents are urged to lock their doors.
Bob returned, saw the hook man, and was speechless.
No scream.
Was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she
Oh
played
dear.
her part beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
What the hell? Open the door.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Crack. Oh!
But she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Run down, quick. Go get him. Go get him, go get him.
The hookman had vanished.
Vanished.
She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
It was coming from inside the house. Oh my god.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, she's still not screaming yet. Ta-da!
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous.
What did we think of this game so far?
Final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
What do we think?
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night.
Oh dear.
Little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her.
What?
Her ear.
Ew.
Now that's
Wonderful.
what I call a real eerie tale.
Eerie tale.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Well, there's Barbara. Poor Barbara. I think at this junction, or juncture, rather, I'm going to save it. And what do we do? How do we save it? No. How do we save this? How do we save this? Ugh, we'll figure it out. Right, so... Sorry. We'll close this down. And I'm going to play another game. I'm going to play a bit of Call of Duty. Why not? Do a bit of Warzone. Oh. Modern Warfare, we'll have a wee game of this, and then we'll see what we got on. Dun 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 dun. I'm terrible at this game, but I've got to keep practicing to get better. Me and my pals play Plunder quite a bit, but we mostly do well. Obviously, I just play the solo battle royale. Battle royale. Sort this fucker out. Well, Saturdays went by quite well. It's been a good day. I'm loving my new mic. I'm loving the fact I can stream the Elgato stuff as it let me stream the PS4. The stream quality is running so much better, but the audio quality is the big difference, I think. And I'm delighted indeed. Still got to find a match here, but yeah, Saturday's going by quite well. It's a good day, and I'm glad that I went and got this stuff. Glad I got the mic in particular. Glad I got the mic. Glad I've got the Elgato. Glad I, properly streaming. This laptop that I've got is capable of this of doing the streaming, of being the streaming, of running the Streamlabs and stuff like that. It's running beautifully. It's 10% CPU usage for this, and that's even with. I've got Twitch. I've got the browser open, and let me just have a quick look at my.
Get yourself the proper warm up. We'll be deployed soon.
Give yourselves a proper warm up. We'll be running up soon. Blah 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 blah. Oh, I was trying to shoot him. Do 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 do. 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 Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Playtime's over, mate. You're going to the war zone.
Playtime's over, mate. You're going to the war zone. You're going to the war zone. You little tart. You bloody tart, you. You're going to the war zone. You slag. You bloody slag. Right, where am I going?
Gas is closing on your position. Suggest you get moving.
Clubs on board, let's begin!
Just north of the quarry, I think, for me. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bam 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 down. Down 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 down. God's sake, get up, bloody thing. Oh, the tension. I can feel the tension. Oh, shit. I looked away for 2 seconds and that was me. That's standard for me, really. Looked away for 2 seconds, got plastered. Do 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 do. Let's see how we get on with this.
Survive and you can redeploy. Here we go. You can practice your aim while you wait. Taunting your enemy is an effective way to get inside their heads. So is a well-placed stone.
Well played, Stone. You slag. I'll probably be back on later on actually. I'm going to take a wee break, but I'll probably be back on later on. So I'm going to play a wee bit of this. And then probably play up to about 2 hours. Then I'll take a wee break and then I'll probably be back on. But I'll definitely be on tomorrow. I'm streaming all the time.
Listen up, soldier. Win here and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done. Time to earn your freedom, soldier.
Bloody hell. I did it. Very unusual for me to be able to succeed with that in the Gulag. I'm normally pretty crap. Well, I'm crap at this game, frankly. Right, where am I going? I'm going to go backwards to the park. I know exactly where I'm going. I know there's stuff down here. So I'll go down here and get this. What have we got? Bolt action rifle. And a snapshot grenade. Good, another crate here. Silenced SMG.
Enemy UAV overhead.
And you can have that one. Enemy UAV overhead. Probably want to come up this way, I think. See anyone?
Gas is closing in.
Some cash. Anything good here? There we go, that's better. Get a bit of armour. Like a Molotov. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. That's exactly the moment that I get shot at.
Enemy UAV overhead.
It's exactly at these sorts of moments that I get absolutely battered. Bastard!
Fought hard out there. Turn to base for
Bloody bastard. I need to remember to keep the gun out. 89, that's crap. I always forget. I always just run. I never have the gun ready. Just not good enough. Really should have just thrown the... Oh, I could have had that guy if I did. I could have had that guy. I forgot about this. Just touch it. Pop it back on. You can hear everything I'm saying. My lovely new microphone. I love this microphone. Sound quality is tremendous. Oh yeah. It's really this microphone. I do radio, and this microphone is right up there with the best radio mics. It's a tremendous piece of kit, and yeah, it's fantastic. I love it. I think it's great. It's a tremendous microphone. And it's going to help me with, you know, professional stuff as well, at press conferences and things like that. Although I'll have to try and find some way to turn off the red light. Amazing piece of kit. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What's love got to do with it? What's love? Well, it's an ocean. Let's find somebody to shoot.
Playtime's over, mate. You're going to the war zone.
Reload. Let's go to the war zone. We're the boys from Eastern Park. The Fairmont Athletic once did a
Avoid the gas. Get to the safe zone.
once did they once did a song version using the EastEnders theme tune, and it stuck in my head sometimes. I've seen it again on the internet the other day. Whoa, 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 I'm here.
Clear to engage all targets.
Da-da-da-da-da. That was pretty good. Pretty pleased with that one. Oh, it's me. I'm shooting at my own bloody shadow. Change to a Magnum. Oh yes, silenced SMG, that's good. Oh, there's another box in here somewhere. And another box. And there's another one. Let's get down there. Oh, we got the other flash. No, I don't want the flash. Is that what I see there? Is that right? Oh, we're miles away from the...
I'll drive. Get in. Going in.
Better hurry before the gas comes out. Do, 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 do. There's another car driving down there.
We've got gas moving in.
Along the hills. Not far away now. Here we go, we're into the safe zone. What's going on? Do, 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 do. I could hear somebody's footsteps on it. The tension. Can you feel the tension? Good, we're in the safe zone. Ooh. Oh, take the gas mask off. So.
Got a loadout drop inbound. I've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Oh dear, the tension, the tension. Come on. I'm on the edge of glory.
Gas is closing in.
trying to kill.
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Oh, the pressure, that's why I'm not talking, sorry. This game, it's bloody difficult.
Gas is moving.
Gas is moving. I didn't even know this was down here. A few of them dotted about. Oh. Went up the other way. The tension. Can't see anybody moving. There's people up there, definitely people up there. There's a boy there.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
This is crazy. Safe zone is tiny. Oh, he's right behind us. There was so many people. There was a boy in front of us, there was a boy behind us, snuck up on us. Oh. Let's see if I can get out of the gulag, but very unlikely, but you never know.
Welcome to the gulag. If you survive, you earn your freedom. front line. You lose, your fight is over. You're up, soldier. Now go sort this fucker out.
Down.
Bloody hell. How did I manage that? That's crazy. But I'm going in with a bloody hand pistol into the bloody... dropping right into the bloody safe zone. Ah, right into it. Walked right into it. 20-second, I'm alright with that. And with that, I'm going to bid you all a fond farewell. I will be back on later on though, because I've got more I want to do. Now that there's new setups up and running, I really want to get some more done. So thanks so much for popping by. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the new microphone and the fact that we can play PS4 games now. Thanks everybody that followed. Really, really appreciate all the follows. Got me up to 36 followers now. Only need 14 more to get to the 50 mark, and then we could be on the way to the affiliate status. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I shall see you all shortly-ish. I'll be on in a bit. But thank you so very much.